Have you ever wondered why some people are trying this ketovore diet and you're like, why would anybody do that? If that's a question you have, you've come to the right video. Hi, I'm Dr. Hampton, a board certified family and obesity medicine doc with additional training in nutrition and functional medicine. And today I have Neisha Berry with me, who kind of finds herself in this ketovore realm, which is where I live as well. And she's been a nurse for 14 years, a wellness coach, and of course, a great YouTuber. And her husband, Dr. Kim Berry, share messages of wellness on their YouTube platform. So, Neisha, this ketovore thing, people are like, what the heck is that anyway? But talk a little bit about why you think ketovore is a great way for people to achieve metabolic health.
Well, for me personally, I found that carnivore was a bit too restricting. I got bored, but I knew that meat based was where I felt best, where my autoimmune disease was more in remission. I could keep the signs and symptoms at bay. My mental health was much better. So I knew I needed all that meat, but I couldn't sustain that way of living. It's not for me. I got to have a little variety in there. So for me, I found ketovore to be the sustainable way for me to keep up my health optimization. So I include certain vegetables that are non-inflammatory to me personally, and some of those are like onions and seasonings and sauces that are clean, some tomatoes every now and then, those sorts of things. But for the most part, I stay very, very meat based, and that just is the sustainable way for me. Carnivore was just a little bit boring, and some people love it and thrive on it, and it just wasn't for me. And keto was too much
Right.
flexibility. So I was eating things that were products that came in a box that had that word keto on the front, but maybe weren't necessarily healthy, still junk food. And it just allowed me to fall back into those bad habits of eating things that were keto, but not really. They were maybe keto friendly, but not Neisha friendly.
Yeah, that sounds like my story as well. I feel so much better with carnivore, but it is nice to be a little flexible. And I'm not sure I'm bored with it as much as I just need to be flexible. And as long as I feel, for me, it's about inflammatory, irritable bowel. So for me, it was about let's protect my belly. And when I do carnivore, I feel wonderful. But sometimes there are vegetables that I can tolerate, and those are the ones I think that people should think about. So for those who are watching this video, it's really about, as Neisha said, being sustainable and something that you're comfortable with. So don't feel like you have to get into the carnivore cult, right? So it's okay to be flexible. And I think that's the message behind this video. But the other point of this video is to introduce you to Neisha, because she was the guest on podcast episode 129. So I'll make sure to have a link to that episode in the show notes, where we talk even more about ketovore and how she overcame one of her autoimmune conditions, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. So thank you again for coming to this video. And until the next one, continue to be safe, be well, and continue to protect your nest.